Hello, all my beautiful souls, and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I'm doing a reading for the sign of Virgo for 2022. I hope all my Virgo friends are doing well. I hope everyone had nice holidays. I hope everyone is settling in to this new year, the year of the tiger, specifically the water tiger. Things are definitely going to be moving quite fast, so it's important to adapt and juggle priorities as you go from one event in your life to the next one. And of course, dear Virgo, you also know that this is a general reading, so there will be parts that may not resonate with you. Only take the parts that do resonate and leave the rest for someone else. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today, dear Virgo. In the past position, we have the High Priestess, clarified by the King of Cups. In the challenging position, we have the Seven of Cups, clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. In the Advice from Spirit position, we have the Four of Cups, clarified by the Page of Wands. And in the first part of 2022, we have the Two of Pentacles, clarified by the King of Swords. And of course, in the second part of 2022, we have this incredible combination, the Ace of Swords with the Ace of Cups. This is really a powerful combination, especially because of these two aces. Aces have very pure elemental energy, so the second part of 2022 is going to be absolutely amazing. It's going to be all about self-fulfillment, and with the Ace of Cups, you're definitely going to be feeling really happy with where you're at, especially when it is concerned your emotions. But let's start from the beginning. In the past position, we have the High Priestess. She's a major arcana card. She is a gate keeper of all this sacred knowledge. She sits between these two pillars, and she kind of represents the third pillar. But the black column, if you will, with the letter B is for Boaz. It's a pillar of strength. And the white column with the letter J is all about Jacqueline, which is the pillar of establishment. And she's sort of like this third pillar where she is the gatekeeper of all the sacred knowledge, mystical knowledge. She understands intuition really well, but she does wear the crown of Isis, which definitely suggests that she understands the mystical side of things quite well. And so in the past, it tells me that she kind of helped you follow your intuition and really understand your emotions well, because we do have the King of Cups here in the clarifying position, who definitely represents the emotions that you felt in the past. And specifically, the King of Cups represents a primary emotion. He's someone who sits on his throne, and in the middle of chaos, he's still able to kind of remain calm and compassionate and warm and loving. So this is definitely a really powerful combination, which helped you in the past to move forward, relying on your intuition, relying on that subconscious mind, making sort of the impossible possible. And everything is in our life about emotions. If you're able to remain in self-control, if you're able to kind of look at emotions slightly from a distance and see how emotions serve each and every one of us, then you're able to move so much further in accomplishing your goals and accomplishing your dreams. In the challenging position, we do have the Seven of Cups, which is also a card of emotion. We see this person being lost and confused because he's got all these choices in front of him, and he's not really sure which choice to make. And so to me, the Seven of Cups tells me that you may feel like you are a little bit stuck in kind of trying to make the right choice. And so as a result, there may be some delays that you will experience in 2022, but also you may be easily kind of confused and overwhelmed as well by the choices that are being presented to you. The divine here is definitely wanting to make sure that you kind of treat yourself as the priority in your life. There's only one choice that is the most right for you, and so you really have to kind of dig down and rely rely on your intuition, rely on your subconscious that the high priestess, kind of gives you in order to make the right choice. And also you have to kind of stand up for yourself when it comes to other people, and make sure that you put your emotions front and center, and that you don't allow other people to kind of treat you as, well, this person's always going to be around, this person is just what have you. But there isn't really that much respect. So when you show your respect to yourself, other people see how you treat yourself, and then they kind of start treating you the same kind of way as well. Now, the Queen of Pentacles in the clarifying position here is interesting, because definitely the divine here is suggesting you may want to be practical. When the Queen of Pentacles appears in the clarifying position, definitely tells me that you may be out of balance somehow. Maybe you're spending too much at home, or maybe you're spending too much at work, but there is some sort of a lack of balance that may create a little bit of apathy for you as well. There are a lot of changes happening in 2022. It is a very transformative year. It is a year of the tiger, and of course it is a water tiger, which tells me that your emotions can overcome any kind of obstacles that may be presented for you, but it is important to remain balanced, and it is important to kind of go inside and seek the answers within yourself, and make sure to get out of that comfort zone, because a lot of times when there is quite a lot of change happening, it may create confusion and a little bit of anxiety, and we don't want to leave our comfort zone, because human beings are creatures of comfort. They very easily get into a specific zone that they don't like to leave. And so the divine here is suggesting that you definitely may want to address those things, address especially emotions and thoughts that may not be creating such a wonderful comfort zone for you, because when you push past the comfort zone, that is when you accomplish the things that you want to bring into your life, that you want to see manifest in your life as well. In the advice from Spirit, we do see the Four of Cups, which definitely tells me that you want to make sure to kind of examine all the opportunities that are being presented to you, because you may feel a little bit distracted. It would be important to examine what specifically is distracting you as you are moving throughout 2022. When you're able to kind of look at things and realize, okay, well, this is not so exciting in my life, this is creating a little bit of anxiety, there may be some things you can move around and adjust in order to allow some space for new things to come in. We do see the Page of Wands in the clarifying position. He's all about potential, and he's saying to you that there's new adventures coming into your life. There's going to be passion, and there's going to be excitement. Pages are also known as messengers, so he will be bringing exciting messages to you in 2022. So it is important to kind of remember not to focus on one opportunity or on one thing only, because you may miss other exciting adjacent opportunities as well. Now, in the first part of 2022, we do have the Two of Pentacles clarified by the King of Swords, and of course the Two of Pentacles is all about juggling. There's going to be a lot of different priorities and responsibilities in your life that you're going to have to kind of juggle as you go. The Two of Pentacles asks us to prioritize. The Two of Pentacles also calls to balance things and make sure that financially you're covered from many different perspectives. You may be kind of working quite a lot in the first part of 2022 in order to create something that you've been trying to manifest. It could be a project, it could be a hobby that you have that you're trying to monetize and kind of bring into your life as a main occupation, if you will. And the King of Swords is definitely going to help you with that. It could be a mentor, a teacher, it could be someone in your life like a relative, a friend, a parent even, or a grandparent who is kind of going to be helping you to see things logically, who is going to remind you that discipline and structure when you're trying to build something, when you're trying to accomplish something, is very important. around, being consistent, staying committed to the task at hand and not giving up and not finishing earlier, but only finishing, something when it is truly done. The King of Swords is going to be a very influential but very positive kind of presence in your life, and he's going to provide advice and guidance that will help you navigate around small obstacles in the first part of 2022. Now in the second part of 22, that's where amazing things are going to happen for you, because you do have the Ace of Swords, which is a card of victory. It is a card of a new beginning. Not only do you have one ace, you also have the Ace of Cups, which is the card of a new beginning when it comes to an emotional realm. You may be meeting some new people in the second part of 2022 that are going to have an incredible influence on you. But Ace of Swords represents a new belief system, not just victory, not just leveling up to a new cycle. Remember that our life is kind of like in a spiral. The spiral can go down, the spiral can go up. And as the spiral goes up, which is what you have here with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups, you're going to have, a better experiences, higher experiences. Some of the experiences may seem kind of familiar to you, but there is going to be a little bit of change to them. They're going to be familiar, but in a new way, in a better way, in a more upgraded way, if you will. That's what the aces are going to bring into your life in the second part of 2022. It's all about self-fulfillment. It's all about seeing something new and developing a new belief system. Our thoughts don't change like immediately. Thoughts change gradually. Generally, lives change gradually as well. Either they change gradually for the better or they change gradually for the worse. Here we have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups, which tells me your life is changing for the better. And with the aces, both of these aces, it's incredible because the energy is going to be really palpable. It's going to be really strong. There's going to be an open heart energy as well, because that's what the Ace of Cups is kind of bringing to this spread. It's almost like your thought is going to agree with your heart, and that's going to create chemistry that will propel you forward. But let's see what we can clarify with the two mystical wisdom cards that I pulled. And we have Dolphin, Don't Worry, Be Happy, and Intuition. Trust your intuition. I mean, these are incredible. Dolphin is all about having that spiritual ability to uplift your spirits with its friendly, playful nature, because the dolphin is very playful. Escape from the stress of life by being more relaxed and doing more of what you enjoy. Pursue your creative passions and use of your energy in a more productive way. Try not to worry about issues you have no control over. This worrying can become a habit. So by taking a more relaxed and laid-back attitude, you can conquer your stress and become more calm and happy. And the affirmation for this card is, I love to be playful and I let go of worry. And the intuition is all about trusting your intuition. Your intuition is a gift. It is your infinite and divine intelligence guiding you in all the ways in your thoughts, words, dreams, and deeds. Everyone has innate intuitive abilities that need to be put into practice when facing challenges. You may experience this as a gut feeling or even a hunch that may be very accurate indicators of the right choices for you. Practicing and exercising your intuitive abilities can strengthen these gifts, which can give you an advantage when making decisions. Developing your intuitive abilities is probably one of the most valuable things you will ever do for yourself. Intuition is a very accurate guiding force in all aspects of life. And of course, the affirmation for this card is, I trust my intuition to guide me in all areas of my life. And let's see what we can clarify with the two mystical wisdom cards. We have the Thinking Man and Happy Family. The Thinking Man is all about having a male of wisdom or understanding present in your life. This card shows a man man standing before an archway, gazing at a crystal in his hand. He's thoughtful and reflective, which represents the potential presence of a teacher in your life, or to someone who is going to arrive soon. This person may be there to educate you in the finer details of your chosen direction, or may be there to assist you in some specific spiritual, mental, or emotional pursuit. The card is telling you to pay attention, for this could lead to great strides in personal or professional growth. This man may also be a love interest coming your way, or perhaps just a new male friend. But be on the lookout for this guide in the physical world and be open to his information. Learn what you can, a new discipline, a new technique, a new course of study or healing practice could change your life for the better. And of course, the happy family is all about closeness and fun. The rainbow over this happy family shows a time of joy and celebration. Close connections are available to you, so don't overlook the fun that a friend or family experience can bring. The value that you find in a truly loving relative or friend brings a higher vibration to your life force. You may be distracted or busy, but remember to put this part of your life in the forefront of your priorities. If you're single, finding this card in your spread could also indicate a potential meeting with someone who has children from a previous marriage. This ready-made family might bring some challenges, but it could be your destiny in this lifetime. This card may also simply signify a celebration that is coming up, such as a wedding or an anniversary or a birthday party where you will experience joy. I hope you enjoyed this reading, dear Virgo. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting my channel, and I will see you next time.